All right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Hot Seat Automotive Podcast. It is your buddy CJ here. And tonight, we're talking about all things automotive industry, the car guy hobby, cars, all the things that them real gearheads love talking about. Real gearhead talk. You know, this is the place to be for all that real gearhead talk. Welcome back to all my subscribers. You know your buddy CJ loves and appreciates each and every one of you. If you're new, guys, give me a like and subscribe. Around here, we talk about cars. Car meets, car events, exotic cars, supercars, muscle cars, classic cars, all the cars. This is where we get into it. Come on, we have a hell of a lot of fun doing it. Guys, your buddy CJ, lifetime automotive enthusiast. I just really love talking to you, one gearhead to another. Real gearhead talk. Check me out, Hot Seat Gearheads on Instagram. Don't forget the gram. Come on now, don't forget the gram. Guys, let's get right into it. Tonight, we got a special episode, and it's going to be brief. It's going to be to the point because I'm going to lay it out for you. What is the sexiest car of all time? Who makes the sexiest car in the history of our hobby? And there is only one answer, and your buddy CJ has it tonight. There is no room for debate. Well, of course there is. Come on, guys. You know I love those comments. Leave me those comments. You can disagree with me, okay? But you got to leave comments and tell me if I got it wrong, or maybe you agree with me. Let's get into it. Guys, I'm not even going to waste any time. Maserati, number one. The sleekest, coolest, sexiest brand in the automotive industry. Number two, the GranTurismo. Hands down, you cannot argue, is the sexiest car in the world. Period. Okay? And listen, I don't like to just tell you something without backing it up. You know your buddy CJ got that real gearhead talk. I always keep it real. You know when I tell you something, you write it down, take it to the bank. You know it's real. But listen, don't have blind faith in me. I am going to show you why and how I have come to this conclusion. We're going to jump into the Maserati configurator. I'm going to show you the GranTurismo. I'm going to spec one for you the way it should be spec'd. Okay? And this car is going to blow your mind, okay? So let's get into it because we're car guys and this is what we do. Come on, let's have some fun. All right, guys, so check it out. First things first, listen. We are looking at the Maserati configurator online in real time, okay? Before we get into this, let me show you some of the models here and what I think. Number one, the Grecale, the Maserati Grecale. Do not buy one of these. If you're buying an SUV, there are better options. If you want something kind of Euro-styled, not my kettle of fish, and I don't think that's the one to buy if you're looking for an exotic imported SUV. I would not buy one of these. Let's take a look at the MC20. The MC20, Maserati's take on a supercar. Nice effort, Maserati, but you missed the boat. Guys, I'm going to lay it on the line right now and be honest with you. Maserati MC20 is an interesting car. This is not a sexy car. This is not a good-looking car. Do you agree with me? Listen, they missed the boat here. Every time I see one of these, I say, hey, look, it's an MC20. And then my next reaction is kind of lame. Like, for all of the sexiness and sophisticated and cool factor and the sleekness associated with Maserati brand, they missed the boat with this car from a design standpoint. Sorry. Again, is it interesting? Is it eye-catching? Yes. But as a supercar, you know, I think their sales have been sluggish. Nobody's picking this car over a Lamborghini, McLaren, or Ferrari. Sorry. I just don't see it. Who's buying this car? Who is it for? Interesting, high-tech, nice try, but they missed the boat. Come on, let's keep going. Guys, a Levante, again, the Maserati of SUVs, no thanks. I think any Maserati with that Trident on it has some cachet to it, but if I'm buying a full-size SUV or a mid-size SUV, it's not going to be a Maserati. Just not going to do it. Quattroporte. Listen, if you need a four-door Maserati, I guess this is the one to get. I'm not a huge fan of this car, although, you know, it is sleek. It does have the sexy factor to it, but not the one to buy. And listen, the Ghibli, I've, they are eye catching to a point, and I think they've gotten better. But listen, these Ghiblis get a lot of hate that I think is unfair. as the baseline Ghibli that shares, there's all these comments by reviewers and people online hating on it because it shares components, maybe with a Dodge Charger on the interior, or at least it did. I'm not going to hate on it for that. It's missing some of the cachet, the sexiness and sophisticated element that I see in my favorite, okay, in the ultimate Maserati right here. Guys, game over. Maserati GranTurismo is the sexiest car of all time. There's no room for argument. Look at this thing. Look at the lines, okay? It's just so sleek. Look at that big long hood. Look at the Trident logo. Okay, look at the profile. Forget about it, okay? From a appearance standpoint, this car is like no other. And let's get right into it. Let's build one, shall we? Tonight we are going to build a Maserati GranTurismo. And we're going to start out with the Trofeo. Okay, let's take a look at it, guys. The base GranTurismo starts at $157. For a GranTurismo Trofeo, you're going up about 30 grand or so to get some additional performance. Look at the horsepower bump. You're going from 483 horsepower to 542 horsepower. Both cars, all versions of this car, are all-wheel drive. But because I'm speccing it tonight the way I want it, I'm going for the Trofeo, which has that maximum speed of 200 miles per hour versus 188 miles per hour. Listen, there's no bad choice between these two, really, but I'm going with the Trofeo. Let's get this out of the way, right? If you're speccing a GranTurismo, do not buy the EV version. Come on, guys. The GranTurismo Folgore. Correct me if my Italian is off. Ridiculous performance, 2.6 seconds, 0 to 60, 202 miles per hour, 751 horsepower, all-wheel drive. I'm sure the thing is a hoot, and it's got that Maserati sophistication and styling, but that's not the one I'm buying, because I'm telling you right now. Let's take a look at it. Why am I obsessed with the Maserati, okay, GranTurismo? Guys, it's not just the looks. And the looks and the lines of this car, forget about it, are ridiculous. But guys, I'm going to go a step further and tell you that beyond just the looks and the lines of the Maserati GranTurismo, it's the sound the Maseratis make. Pretty much all the Maseratis have a sweet exhaust note. But that's a big part of this car. This car has soul, people. The Maserati GranTurismo has heart and soul, and it's got cachet, and it's sleek, and it's sexy, and it looks like nothing else on the road. This is a statement car. This is a performance car. This is an Italian exotic car. Look at the grill. Look at the grill on this car with that Trident logo, that Trident badge. Are you kidding me? That's the one you want, right? Look at the portals on the side. I call them portals. What do you guys call them? I just think that the three little portholes or portals are really cool. Look at the wheels. Listen, this car just absolutely unbelievable. Look at the rear view. Look at the stance on this car. All you boys talking about stance. Look at the stance of the Maserati GranTurismo out of the factory, Trofeo edition. Are you kidding me? The car's perfect. You don't have to mod it. Look at the exhaust tips, okay? Look at this profile. Look at the profile of the Maserati GranTurismo. Game over. I don't care what you drive. I don't care what the budget is. There is nothing else on the road as sexy as this car. Maserati GranTurismo. It wins. It just wins in every sense of the word. Now, look at that. Look at the wheels. Look at the interior. Come on. Guys, this is a beautiful car. And, some people will complain about the V6 versus a V8. Is this thing on? I don't care. The car has 500 horsepower, and it's plenty of power as a grand touring car. Yes, okay, it'll be nice to have an Italian V8 under the hood. But listen, the V6 is going to be fantastic, I'm sure, as long as it's under warranty. We'll get to that in a moment. Now, what color for me? I think the ultimate color for a Maserati is black. Okay. The issue is for tonight's episode, I really want you guys to be able to see and appreciate the lines of this car. And I don't think they show as well in the dark colors. So we are going to go with the red because it really pops, right? And you can really see the lines of this car. Okay, so I'm going to go with the red. That's a 3-layer paint. That's a $17,710 option. I mean, the car starts at, nearly $200,000 as it is. So you start adding options. This is going to be a big money car. Now, they do depreciate like rocks for the most part. So if you're going to buy a Maserati, probably the best way to do it is with a used, certified pre-owned, in my opinion. If you're concerned about the value aspect of it, listen, only because they do depreciate so severely. Most cars do, but the Maseratis really depreciate because they don't have a great reputation for reliability, particularly as they start to get some miles. But that's not why we're buying it. That's not what we're talking about. This is not an award, okay, for reliability or drivability or practicality. This is the sexiest car on the road tonight, people. And it's absolutely the Maserati GranTurismo. There is no room for argument. Come on, guys, come on. Now, I like these wheels. These are the Griot Design Diamond Cut Glossy Black Alloys for $580. I think those are the ones you want. They also have a Pegaso for $4,400. But listen, any one of these wheels look great. I'm going to go with these. What other options? I got to have brake calipers in red on this car. Come on, guys. Don't we need that? Don't we need that in our life? We need the red brake calipers, don't we? And just for argument's sake, I mean, I probably would. This is night interaction. What is this? Nero Assoluto. I just want black. Why can't they just call it black? So check this car out in black, guys, with the red calipers. Absolutely beautiful. They got a $20,000 paint here. Looks like it's kind of a color shifting paint. Greens, blacks, and maybe even some reds in there. Just, look, kind of color shifting, color changing paint. But I'm just going to go with the basic colors, if there is such a thing. They got a devil's orange. Let's take a look at that. The devil's orange, guys. Woo, that's hot. That's a hot looking car right there. Hard to argue with. But I think we're going to go back to the Rosso GranTurismo. This is the red. Come on, guys. We're going to go with the red. Just so you can get that, appreciate the lines of the car. The trim will add some carbon fiber. I'm not going to add a lot else. I do like the tech assistance package. I was looking at this earlier. Heads-up display, frameless digital rear view mirror. It's about $3,000. Let's add it. The driver assistance full package. You got everything. Adaptive cruise control, lane management, blind spot monitor, drowsy driver detection, 360 surround view cameras, traffic sign recognition, active drive assist, traffic sign recognition, intersection collision assist. Sounds safe, sounds good. Let's get it. Let's also add, we will not add the carbon fiber rear spoiler. We don't need all that. I'm not a huge guy for carbon fiber on the rear of my car. I will add the Sonos Faber high premium surround system, 1,300 watts with 19 speakers. Yes, please. $4,600. I think that's it. I think that's going to spec us out on the GranTurismo. And then I want to show you guys the summary because this is the car. And I think I picked the red interior, by the way. But maybe that's too much red. Maybe we go with the black. Since it's a red car, maybe we go with the black, guys. What do you think? Kind of slick looking. Let's do that. We don't want to have too much red where it's like red overload. I think this is fine. The red with the black. Although, truth be told, if I was speccing one, I'd probably go with the opposite. I'd probably go with the black, the blackest of the black, maybe a black, deep, dark black metallic. I'd have to look closer at the colors with a red interior. But for the purposes of tonight, where I really want to be able to show you guys some cool shots of the car that I specced, let's go with this. So there it is, right? This is the car that I specced. GranTurismo. It's coming out at a whopping $227,000. Listen, not a cheap car. V6, 542 horsepower. Torque is at 479 foot-pounds. Listen, what's this thing weigh? Is the weight here? Just want to give you guys width. I don't see the weight. Curb weight. So it's almost 4,000 pounds curb weight. But again, you're buying this car as sort of a grand tour. You're not going to track this car, right? This is the ultimate statement, sexy, sophisticated, two-seater for the road, $200,000. Listen, $250,000 car. But what I'm telling you guys, you could do a lot better with a beautiful GranTurismo on the secondary market. Go for the certified pre-owned. But if you want to be different, right? If you really want to stand out with an absolutely beautiful Maserati, this is the one to get, the GranTurismo. And I claim it is absolutely the most beautiful car on the road, and really the sexiest car on the road. So, guys, I guess the only thing with Maserati that we have to talk about is kind of the curse of the Maserati, which is reliability and maintainability and the cost of maintenance, all these things, right? So it's not a car you're going to want to buy without a warranty, unless you just have money to burn on failures. And then the other thing too is if you can do a lot of road trips with it and you really want to drive it, might you be dealing with the thing breaking down and ending up in the shop? You might. But we're buying with our emotion in our heart tonight. And it's a big mistake. We should be buying with our head. Your buddy CJ says, always buy cars with your head. Newsflash, your buddy CJ never buys cars with his head, and he always buys the car that he's attracted to and that he loves and that he needs in his garage. But in all seriousness, guys, if you want the sexiest car on the road, it's the Maserati GranTurismo. But that's my opinion. I'm going to leave it there. You got to tell me, did I get it right? Is the Maserati GranTurismo, is it the sexiest car on the road, or am I totally wrong? And if I'm totally wrong, that's okay. Leave me those comments. Let me know what I got wrong. Guys, give me a like and subscribe. Until I see you on the next one, peace.